Hi everybody, Lisa here, and I have with me my daughter Kennedy, and today we're going to present to you the InnoGear 300 milliliter aromatherapy essential oil diffuser. Just how to put it together and a little bit about it and what it looks like in the dark. So let me start off showing you the unit. It comes in a piece like this that's easily taken apart. You can take the top off and it separates. You have the top piece, which is nothing but a cover. And then you have the bottom piece. Let me show you the different parts. You have the ultrasonic part right here that makes the mist. You have the adapter part that you plug in for the power right here. And then you have the legs, which are rubberized to keep the grip of the machine in place. And then you have the mist button and the on-off button, which has the different timers for it. So we're just going to set this up and show you how easy and simple it is. My daughter's going to help me. There you go. That's how simple it is. First of all, we're going to start off by plugging in the AC adapter that comes with it. It comes with the adapter, the unit, and a little measuring cup that measures the perfect amount of liquid that you need for this. So my daughter's going to go ahead and plug this in for me. And I'm going to plug it in the bottom of the machine in that little spot that I showed you. All right. The next step, you actually pour the water and the oil in first and then plug it in. I don't do that because I don't like messing with the unit upside down once the water's in there. But my daughter's going to go ahead and pour in the water. If you use this, it is the perfect amount of water. It's measured out for you. So go ahead and do that, Kennedy. Perfect. After you put in the water, you want to use essential oil, real essential oil, not fragrance oils, because the fragrance is artificial. It can clog the ultrasonic sensor. So we have an essential oil blend right here that Kennedy's going to put a couple of drops in and show you how easy that is. Go right ahead. There you go, 4 or 5 drops, and that's fine. Great job, Kennedy. After you do that, you're going to put the top on and kind of click it into place. And I turned the machine on while I was doing that. But the power for the light is on this side, and you can change the colors. It goes through the colors before it turns off and on. And then the mist part is on this side, and it starts off on 1 hour. You hold it down, it goes to 3, then it goes to 6, then it goes to just on, and it will go on and it'll automatically shut off when the water gets low. So you don't have to worry about shutting the machine off. It does have that automatic feature. Now,
so take a little baggie off, and look, first of all, look how cute this is. Is this not cute? I saw the pictures and I was like, oh. Okay, so on the front, you have a 1 hour, 3 hour, 6 hour, and an on button. Now my nails look like crap, and I'm terribly sorry about that. Let's see if you can get a good picture here. So there's all that. And then you have a light and a mist button. Okay, so now everything is inside. But I'll go over some of the features with you that I do like about it. Your plug is inset. It goes like, well, duh, in there. But it's in there. You've got little rubber feet, 3 rubber feet. You have, I'm assuming that is the air intake, actually, to be honest with you. And here is where it's going to come out. Now, cool thing is it's going to light up with all different colors. But we're just going to unscrew this bad boy. Ta-da. Now, here's everything that you get. Now, apparently that's my word for the day. Here is your air outtake, okay? But the cool thing is, even though it takes out through there, okay, where'd it go? Air outtake. You'll see, air outtake. But it only comes out the hole on the top. But now you have to have this and this lined up, or your air is not going to outtake. Go ahead and say that from experience. Okay, so all this, which is nicely bubble wrapped, awesome. Keeps it nice and secured in there so it's not bumping around. You get a little cup. Now, here's my mother tip for the day. These cups are awesome. Why are they awesome? Because you can use them for everything. I use mine, you can use them to fill up your distiller, or your diffuser. You can use them to pour the kids a little drink. My kids like to run off with these and take them and play tea time with them. So these cups are so cool. Now, and it's marked on this one, and so you have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and 150 milliliters. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's on there. And they're just where you can fill it. See, with them. It's like embossed. Is embossed the word I'm looking for? I guess. They're on there anyway. Your little... Now, here's another thing that I like about these. Don't get me wrong, the whole USB world, yay. But what happens when there's no longer, you know, and USB's update to some ungodly new thing that none of us have access to, or you only have, well, this one works with this, but it don't work with that. And this is why Inno is pretty cool. It's the regular old plug-in, attached kind of cord. I love that. And because I'm a cord girl, I like cords. So plug goes in hole, and there you go. Now, I know you've seen other ones that are kind of dipped, where your little wire like goes in, but here's the fun part. The feet give it enough room, so wherever it's sitting, so you don't have to have your cord. So usually when you have it indented, you have to do it the way that the cord is. So this, you'll see that if I wanted, you know, if I wanted this part in the front for other humans to see when I had it out, my cord can sit back here. Let's see if I can flip this correctly. See how it does? And so it's just sitting over here. And now it's not making it wobbly. And it's just sitting there. Well, that did, but I think it's because of my counter. So that part's really cool. So you can have it any way that you want to, and the feet aren't going to really bother it. Oh, and if you look, see, can you guys see that? You see how this whole part right here is dented? So see when your cord, it's hard to do it with one hand, is that way. See? See? You can do it any way that you want to. I like that feature. That's a very odd feature to have. I guess I can set the camera like that. Hopefully it won't knock over. Hopefully. Never know. So, next off, fill it with a little water. Now, I've heard people, and they talk about distilled water, this, that, or the other. Okay, I'm a city water girl. I'm not on well. It is filtered. Our hot water heater has a filter on it. If you are so, oh, I gotta have it distilled, get you a pan, boil it. That'll kill anything in it. You can leave it sitting out for 24 hours. That will also help. Or you can do like me and not care and take it straight from the tap and stick it in there. Because when I want something, I want it then. Now, there is a filled area here. And it'll show you a fill line. Where is the fill line? Mommy's in here. And where is that little fill line? It is in here. Hold on. Sorry about that. We gained this little video, or a little helper here. Say hey. Hey. So he's going to help. Okay, so inside you will see, I already poured some, but there's a kind of like a little lime thing. Now that's as high as you want to go with your water. And I don't really remember. Let's see if it actually shows how far do you want to, if you can pour it in there. Pour that into there for me. Let's see, 35 days, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it holds 300 milliliters. 300. So that little cup just barely even did anything. So we're going to add a little bit more, a lot bit more. Yeah. Woo! Let me pour this one. Whoa! We're going to do a little bit more because that still wasn't enough. Oh, okay. You pour the rest of that one in. That should be enough. There's my little helper bee. Good job. Now, other humans will add a little bit of essential oil. Drop, 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 drop. I don't show it on the video because I don't like to be brand specific on my oils. I have a lot of different oils that I use. You can tell you're making because it's off my hands. And so I don't like to show that. You can also use these as a humidifier. So if you just want that mist out there, which is awesome. These also light up, which is super cool. So I like to leave it in the bathroom for the kids to be able to see the light and know that it's okay. So we will go ahead and add on now our fancy little lid. Here's our outtake. So now it just sits on. Okay, I don't think it screws on, does it? If it gets tighter. It doesn't get any tighter. Actually, you might not need for it to line up. I'm going to line it up just because I'm really anal. Those of you who watch my videos know I'm super anal. Okay, here we go. We're going to mist it. It beeped. Did you get to hear it beep? It beeped. Did you hear it beep? It beep. That was one beep. Beep, beep, beep. One beep. There's a, oh, let's cut the light out so we can see it. Ooh. Green. What color's next? Blue. And then we've got, ooh, there's a deep blue. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, watch it turn red. Ooh, there's the light on again. So those are pretty cool colors, green, blue, and red. I really like those. Okay, so there's our light. And then, let's see. So you click it once, it's going to scroll through all of them. You click it again, and it's going to stay wherever you are. On this is, I'm just hitting the light button. Turn that off. And then this will let you scroll through. You wanted the red. You want green, light green. You want, there's a green. You want blue, light blue, darker blue. Kind of a purple. Purple, blue. Boop. Oh, I missed the off. Okay, so there we go on all that. Let's see if we can get the mist. Can you see it going? Man, this bad boy is a going here. Hold on. Can you see it? Oh, I can kind of see it there. Oh, there we go. Now you can see it. So that is quite a bit of a mist going on there. I mean, wow. That's what my son likes to do. He likes to do it. Totally awesome. Totally cool. Lot of mist. I really like that. So again, InnoGear, the stuff is down here at the bottom. 300 milliliters, and it will say, let's see, I think it goes for like 6 hours or something. It's some like wow amount. Hold on. 3 pieces, blah blah blah. Okay, it doesn't really say on here. I want to say it's like 6 hours. It's like a really, really long time. But it's 300 milliliters. It holds a, look, and it is so cute. I love the wood grain look. And it's all plastic. So totally gets my cook approval, and well, my son likes it. Thanks.
All right, this is the InnoGear humidifier. You just open it up to add water to it, and there's 4 modes right here: 1 hour, 3 hour, 6 hour, and continuous on. This light button changes the color of the lights. There's a lot of lights to choose from, light colors to choose from. Turn on this lamp here so you can see it better. So there's a lot of colors you can cycle through. And to turn it on, you just press this button. And you should be able to see. Let me turn this light on here so you can see the mist better. And when you press this button right here, it'll just go through the modes of 1 hour, 3 hour. You'll see this light travel. And you can change the strength of the vapor coming out. If you long press the mist button, it'll have a beeping noise. 1 beep is strong mist, and if it beeps twice, it's a weaker mist. So let's do that. Okay, that's the weaker mist. And you can definitely tell. Maybe not through this camera, but you can tell. And in order to turn it off, you just cycle through it and it'll turn off, because I already went through these 4 modes. And to take this off, is you just lift up right here and it'll come right off. I'll pause the camera and do that. Okay, I just lifted the cover off. Over here on this side is the air intake. It specifically notes in the instruction manual when you pour it out not to get water on this. This says right here, air intake. You're supposed to pour it on this side. So if you were to pour it out, you just tilt it on that side and let it pour out on that side. And it's pretty, it doesn't screw on or anything. You just put it on, and this lid's pretty tight right here. You just put it back on like this. And it's back on, and you can just power it back on. Change the light colors. And that's it.
And you unwrap the plastic, and then you're gonna see the wood grain finish and with the plastic encasing on the inside for the water reservoir. And it's got that wood laminate feeling, which is pretty nice. On the bottom there's a fan and the power plug. So opening this, it took me quite a while because I was trying to not get in the way of the camera. But here it is. It comes out pretty easily. Inside there is the power adapter and also a little spout water container right here. I'm gonna open it soon right here. And that's all that comes in the package. All pretty neat. So here I'm going to actually turn the unit on, show you all the stuff around it. This is a nice finish right here. And one cool thing about this is you can actually see the innards, and that's where the mechanism is for the sonic mist. So try not to block that. Any dirt particles, anything like that should not be in that little part. And this little container that comes with it only holds about 150 ml. And you want to keep that little air hole open. So using the machine is pretty simple. Plugging the power as I've done with the included power cord, holding the button, turning the button, hitting the button turns it on. And it cycles through different settings for a timer. And then the light, we hit it and it turns on cycle, or you could click it again to hold it at different colors, and then holding the light button will turn off. And it's pretty simple. I'm just showing you the different colors that it could cycle through. As you can see, there's a firing mist on top, and I just stopped it. Inside, I'm going to show you what it looks like without the thing. So you definitely want to keep it covered, or you're going to get water everywhere. Overall, this is a really nice product. Even if you don't use it, you can just have it as a light, an ambient lighting. And it's pretty nice.